Hello, viewers. Welcome to another episode of our program, Marriage and the Home. And I'm indeed delighted to be with you today to discuss issues concerning marriage. My name is Israel Tajomawo, and we want to continue on our series, Reasons for Challenges in Marriage. In the past few episodes, we'll be talking about reasons for the challenges in marriage. And we came down to the point that you need to take certain steps to get it right before going into marriage. We said it is important that you take these steps so that you are able to limit mistakes or avoid mistakes that may come after marriage. And we're able to discuss two of these steps. The first one is we said that you need to commit your desire to get married into prayers before session. That was step number one. Step number two was that you need to search for your partner with a careful mind. Today, we want to go into step number three. Step number three says you must spend some time with your proposed partner. Now, before I go into this, I want to recommend that this particular series that we've been on for the past few episodes is very, very good for those who are not married yet. I want to assure you that you are going to learn a lot of things. You are going to save yourself from pain. You are going to avoid pain that could have come into your marriage. You can avoid it. So, I want you to sit back and enjoy this ride. We want to talk about spending time with your proposed partner. I know a lot of people, a lot of adults do not like the idea, of dating. They find it wrong. They find it unscriptural. But I must tell you that as a person, if you intend to get married to another person, you need to know that person. I don't know how you want to do it, but you need to spend some time with that person. You cannot spend time from afar with that person. There are a lot you will not get to know. So, spend some time with that person so that you can know him and let him know you. It is very important that you spend adequate time to get to know your proposed partner. Get to know and understand each other. Do not just get married to somebody you do not really know. You don't want to do that. Somebody you do not really know. You may not know that you don't know that person, but to you, you feel you've gotten married to somebody you know. Do you know what he or she does? He's spending so much money and all that. Do you know what work he does? You need to find out. Do you know if he has children? Are there secrets that you don't know? Do you know if she has children? Are there secrets that you don't know? Has he been married before? Has he been married before? Did he tell you? Did you find out? Do you know there are things that you might just find out after marriage and you might not like it? All that money, the expensive car, the classy house, the expensive clothes, where is the money coming from? Have you cared to find out? Do you know where it's coming from? Is it from the job that he's doing? When you look at his job, do you think what he earns is commensurate to what he's spending? You need to find out some of all these things so that it's not after the marriage that you begin to find certain things that are not pleasant to you. Don't let love, desperation, or ignorance cloud your judgment. Many women can be in love and then, it will cloud their judgment. Some men, the woman is beautiful, but you don't know what is underneath. You don't know you are blind to certain other things. Don't let all that cloud your judgment. You must do the right thing. You need to understand the kind of person you intend to get married to. There are three things I want to say here that you need to look at critically. Three important things that you need to look out for in a person. Number one, the lifestyle can tell you a lot of things about the person. The character can tell you a lot about the person and the associates, the people the person associates with. So look out for the lifestyle, look out for the character, look out for the associates. When you look at all these things, look deeply and closely, you'll find certain things about the person. Now we want to look at 10 things that you can find out from the character and lifestyle. The character and the lifestyle of a person can tell you whether this is somebody you want to marry or not. Number one, is the person a lazy person? If you don't get close to the person, how can you know whether it's lazy? Number two, is the person violent? If you don't get close, how will you know if it's violent? You need to know. A lot of things happen these days. Is the person, number three, is the person a jealous person? Somebody who is jealous can be dangerous. Believe me. Number four, is that person a perpetual liar? If you get married to a perpetual liar, be ready to discover a lot of things after marriage. Is the person stingy? If you get married to a stingy person, it can also be a problem. You'll be fighting and quarreling over expenses in the house every day. Number six, is the person a cheat? Is he a womanizer? You need to know. It can also be the other way round. We are talking about he and she here. So you need to know. Number seven, is the person a diabolic person? You know what I'm talking about. Some of these people, sometimes they are fetish. You don't know what the person does or where the person goes to. You must look out for some of these things. Is the person an alcoholic? One that drinks a lot? Pay attention. Are you ready to cope with that? Is the person a chain smoker or a smoker at all? Are you okay with it? Is the person a drug addict? All these are some of. There are many things that you can find, but we just listed 10 of them here that you need to look out for. All these things, when they get into the marriage, it can become a problem. All right? After marriage, it will be very difficult for such people to change. Do not just say, he will change later. Don't say that he will change later. Let him change now. See the changes now. So I say here, if you do decide to give it a try, be absolutely sure that you have seen sincere changes. If you decide to give it a try, be absolutely sure that you have seen sincere changes. There are many unpleasant true life marriage cases where you find situations that the husband beats the wife to death. That is one of those cases we see. The husband sleeps with the wife's sister. You know, things happen. The husband sleeps with their daughter or the house help. The husband uses their children for money rituals. This is common in Africa, you know. There are many true life marriage cases where you find situations that the wife does not support the husband financially. Some women, they feel that it's the husband that is supposed to take care of everything, you know, so they don't want to support the husband. Some of these things you begin to see at the early stage. The wife is extravagant. The wife wants you to spend and spend and spend. You need to watch out for this. The wife continues to make unnecessary financial demands. The wife is the one that is the type that is a party person. He likes to go to parties, like to spend money and all that. Is that what you want? You need to look out for that one. The one that really bothers me most is the story that I hear almost every week on the media. A woman cutting off the private part of the man. It has become very common. Every week, there's one on the social media. Now, these bizarre stories that we see every week can be so, you know, irritating and devastating. Nobody wants to end up this way. But the thing is that you can do something to prevent it. On the 13th of January 2023, it was reported in the Punch newspaper that a woman in Argentina stabbed the husband to death. And then, after stabbing the husband to death, they cut off the private part. As if that was not enough, when the police came, that time she had taken off from the scene. They found the knife buried in the husband's eye. It was buried deep in the husband's eyeball. These are bizarre stories that you find. I don't know what ever could have gone wrong. Most of the time, my husband is cheating on me. My husband is doing this and that. Is it the step to take to cut off somebody's private part, to kill the person? But these are things that you can avoid. So you have to be very, very careful. I've mentioned a lot of things here, and these are good reasons why we must get to know that person that you want to get married to first by spending time with the person so that you can know who that person truly is. But I want to give a warning. As a Christian, what we teach is that the fact that you are going to spend time with the person does not give room for sex. That is not what we are talking about. The essence of getting married is so that you will avoid sex. God does not want you to have sex outside marriage. That is what it's saying. The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 1 to 2, it says, "Now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband." So, I am not promoting sex before marriage. Understand that. And that is what the Bible is saying here. To avoid fornication, get married. So, I'm not saying get to know the man so that you can have fornication. That is out of it. And getting to know the man doesn't mean you spend 5 years with the person. Within a short time, you can see some of these things. So, I want you to take this. Step number 3, get close to the person. Get to know the person. We are going to continue on this episode. Next episode, we are going to talk about, we are going to look at another step. I want you to continue to watch and enjoy this program and learn something about marriage so that you don't take the wrong step. I want to appreciate you for watching. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed, look at the button below and click subscribe. And if you have comments, if you have queries, questions, you can send comments to me. Till I come your way again next time, I want to say thank you and stay blessed. Bye.